everyone. So I've got some more inspiration from the Your Creative Studio box supplies for journal making. This is featuring February 2022. Here's some of the leftovers. And in case you didn't see the box opening, check in the iCard in the corner or maybe in the description below. But also, here is my little reference sheet from the box. We had some washi tape that, I don't know, I didn't think it fit as well because it was perfumes, but mostly I'm calling it a garden theme. So then we had a lovely sticker sheet, post-its, a couple wood stamps, tissue paper. This was from the Washi, this little sticker, and these are the Washi. And then there was a paper ephemera pack and a pack of paper, which it was this size, with vellum as well as paper sheets. These kind of tag board type pieces, some postage stamp type stickers, and then a whole nother set of stamps that were rubber cling, little thin ones. So, moving on to a quick flip through. This, again, is using a pre-made traveler's notebook size junk journal, which started out the cover looking just like this. This is a double-sided cardstock, a nice lacy look, and then I used some of the supplies. This white kind of paper sticking out is a handmade mulberry paper that came in a much older subscription Your Creative Studio box. Then I have a piece of paper from the pack and one of these tag board type shapes, and I think that decorates it nicely. On the inside here, this is the other side. So this library card was something I had in my stash that came with the packet, just in kind of a off-white, not off-white, manila type color, and then it came with this library card. I distressed it with some ink, added a stamp, and on this side I used one of the vellum papers from the paper pack, and I really like that. I think that's a great use for the printed vellum. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see, because I didn't use any ink on this side. This is all just the beauty, whoops, of that vellum piece, and yet I still have the lovely kind of theme of the library card coming through, and it was just this blue and white originally, and so the white really showcases whatever the printed vellum is. And I just used some right here double-sided adhesive tape on the edges to adhere it, so there's a little bit of air in there, but that doesn't bother me. Then this is again another piece of the vellum from that paper pack. Definitely check out the unboxing if you want to see these as I unbox them, but here's a piece of the paper from the paper pack, and you know, they're all this size, and there were some that were paper, and then this one is one of the vellum ones, so that's what I mean when I'm talking about that. And then on the bottom part of the library pocket here, I just used the tissue paper that came in the box, and I used wet glue, and so then it kind of, I tore it kind of messy like, and then I just used some ink to, you know, hide that. This is a like ink dyed or coffee dyed paper from probably ink dyed, because I see this sparkle. Can you see the mica in there? Can't tell if the camera's catching that, but that's from some of those sprays and stuff. Here's another piece of the paper from the pack, and I used some washi. This washi is more recent. Let me look it up and pop maybe a title in or something to let you know which box that came in, but I thought it went well with the colors. Since the washi that came in this box with these garden theme was more perfume, I don't know, I just didn't think it went as well. Personal choice there. Now here I used 2 of these tags, because there's 2 in each pack, to make like a little tab here. That, it doesn't work perfectly with these ones because it has to be the same like size front and back to nest like this, so I did have to trim some off because it's not, what is the word, symmetrical, like the 2 sides aren't equal, if that makes sense. So I tried to do it later with like a different shape. Did not work because they're not mirror images. They're the same image. So you'd have white sticking out, if that makes sense. Now this was the original Junk Journal magazine type page that inspired my theme here. Inspired me to use the garden, like Your Creative Studio one, because it has some spots on it, so of course I kept that. There was some tracing paper here in this junk journal, and then I used a sticker and a little stamp there. The sticker's on this side, I think the stamp is on this side. Some very vintage book page here in here, so this is a little bit thin, but I use a sticker here, and this is some of the tissue paper there. There's another magazine page, and I just, let's see what I have here. I'm gonna grab something to show you here. This is glued on right here and along here, and then I've stapled there so that I can use it as a little tuck spot, or whoever, you know, has this journal can use it that way. Here's the back side. I just kind of kept that plain and found some floral paper. Again, these papers are probably from a different Your Creative Studio box. We've got them a couple times with the floral, but they're great with that garden theme. So I've got one piece here, and then another piece here with the torn edge, and then one of the tag pieces there. This is some ledger paper. Another one of these tag weight type pieces. And then here's another book page that is just so fragile. It's starting to kind of fall apart here. So adding to it helps its stability, but I can also use washi, and you know, that's always the risk with using junk type stuff, is sometimes it's a little bit delicate, more so, and you can reinforce it when you put it in, but if you don't know before, you know, you have what you have. So I have a sticker here from one of the previous boxes. I got this little container of those. Then some more of that floral paper, and then this is the tissue paper. And on this side, I have tried to reinforce the stability of this old book page by using one of the papers from the box. And then this is, again, that tag weight. I think, yes, I have left this one open also, but it's a much smaller opening, so it's not going to fit anything too big because I've glued it here and here. So you can stick a little tag in there. Then I have some music paper that was rescued from the recycling. Somebody had printed it out for something. One of those printed papers, and then a full size of that floral. Again, another one of the pieces, the themed paper. And then this was a post-it or sticky note that came in that themed box, and I have glued it all the way down. But it's a nice added place to write, or you can stick pictures on there. This, I just love this original magazine page, and in a junk journal that I'm using, I might leave it just like that. I might use a, like, oh, I have something right here. I might use like an embellished clip here, paper clip, to add things to the page, but sometimes, I mean, part of this junk journal thing is it's art to me, you know, is seeing the beauty in the normal stuff. So I might be okay with just leaving this as a beautiful page in the journal and not actually, you know, changing it. So sometimes I leave them like that. Oh, I just noticed that I added a little purple. See the purple there? There was this washi, where is it? Right here. Again, there's going to be a lot of stuff I have to look up because I don't remember which box this was in, but it's such a pretty little one. It was a Your Creative Studio box, so let me try to put that up there, figure out where that came from. And the other one, where is it? Here's the other one. I'm just going to stick them there because I need to remember what things I need to look up. Here's the back side of that page. I don't love it. I do like these colors, but again, this gives me, you know, gives some versatility, and look how nicely those go together. So I'm okay with it, leaving it. That's the essence of the junk journal, is it's not just perfect like that. And here are some papers I've stacked here. Again, this is that really delicate page that I felt like needed some more stability. Paper. This is another washi. Are you kidding me? How many different, it's like the Your Creative Studio. Here's that washi. This one was so pretty. I loved it so much. I think it's pretty old. Maybe December, I'm not sure. But I'm running low on that one, and that is from Your Creative Studio. Here's the other side of that magazine page. Again, I think it goes very well with the garden theme, and I like the little bit of purple there. I guess it looks like I covered whatever was on this side probably didn't fit at all with my garden theme. That's what I'm thinking. I think it might have been some colorful food or something. So I used some old sticker paper. This stuff was from this box. And this was sticker paper, and it was 6x6, and so I've torn here and here and just used two different pieces, and it's a much thicker, so it's really adding to some stability here. And then I've got a few pieces of the floral type paper collaged on here, and this was the center, so you could see my staples there. They're completely covered up now. Here's the back side of that page. And here was where I used this washi to repair, because this old book page actually started tearing away. Tragedy. From there. So yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen, especially since nobody's even used it yet. So I repaired it with the washi and I used some tacky glue too, so really give it some more strength. There's some this is the sticker paper from way long ago, and this is the paper from the actual box. Oh, more washi here. I think that's this one. So that's this washi, and then we have the little purple one. This is like, I guess I used lots of all the different floral washis from the previous boxes. Here's the other side. We still have a little bit of the book page there. Some more washi, that's where I was repairing. Look at that beautiful printing on that page. This is, again, that sticker paper from a while ago from that box. And there's some vellum. I used liquid glue to adhere this, so it's got a little bit of wrinkling, but that's okay. Again, that's another piece of that sticker paper. And in this box here, I'm not sure which box. I'll try to look that up, which these sticker labels came in, but that is one of those sticker labels. And then for this part here, I used the washi, and then I extended it past so that it has a little tail here. And then this is the vellum that I just stapled on. More of that sticker paper there. So you can see the other side of this washi with the tails there. And then these two pieces. Another box, I'm going to have to say, featuring many Your Creative Studio boxes, but there was a bird theme, I think, one a ways back, and it came with this lovely little booklet of papers. So these two papers actually came in this box. Look at my little collection here of things from other boxes. For the post-it sticky note here, I just glued on the post-it part, or the temporary adhesive part, and then actually it went all the way down to here, and I kind of rubbed it off and made a nice crease here because I wanted it to be able to flip up. And then I have, here's another example of how they don't nest perfectly against each other, the different shapes. But I thought this was close enough, so you have a little bit of the white sticking out there, but it doesn't bother me too much, and it gives something to grab there, a little tab. Up here is hard to see, but I used the stamp set, and very light color here for the hat. It's a little lighter than I would have wanted, but it shows through enough. I kind of wanted it to be in the background and then the word bloom to stand out. So I'd like it just if it showed up a little more, but you know, it is what it is. And then I stuck a tiny little sticker from the sticker set of the snail there. Here's another sticker. This is one of these label stickers here. And then another thing, if I can figure out which box this one came from in particular, I will list that as well. But these two little papers came out of this little booklet. So, and then I have way down here, this is an actual magazine book page that, I don't know, it's probably telling some DIY thing with wood, and there's just a little bit of a branch or piece of wood there, so I stuck the little gnome and the snail on top of there. And then I left this, I like the colors, I just left that as it is. Sticker paper here, and this is the floral pieces of paper I've glued on there. On this side, I've done a nice, lovely little collage of the floral papers, and then this little strip was a scrap from the sticker paper. I have a sticker here and some stamping here from the little rubber cling stamp set. I did the gloves in pink and then the printing shears in a darker brown there. And one thing I like about using the tissue paper in junk journals or tracing paper or vellum is when you stamp, it shows through on the other side. So I stamped on this side. It actually went through so much that I got a little ink right here. You got to be careful about that. But the stickers, they don't show through as well. But the stamping is really neat on the vellum. And then you can kind of soften one side. You know, see how it gives that soft look. And so I don't think I might not necessarily put anything on this page or write on it. It's just kind of a decorative element in the junk journal, and I do like adding those in. And then we have the other inspiration page here little scrap of floral here and another little scrap from the sticker paper. Then the dyed paper here. And for the very back, I added another little of these tag weight things as a tuck spot to add a couple things, and a couple papers from this little bird booklet here to tuck things in there. And that is it for this lovely little traveler's notebook sized junk journal. So I hope it gives you some ideas of how you might use this particular kit or some of the supplies to decorate journals, or maybe give you some junk journaling ideas. And yeah, let's inspire each other creatively. That's what I love about this channel, sharing the ideas and getting going and getting creative. Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a wonderful and creative day. Bye!